Hey everyone, it's Michelle Caruana from Play Cafe Academy, and I just want to give a quick reminder to please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I always put new videos out. So today we're going to talk about 5 reasons to book an indoor birthday party for your child in the summer. Now, if you're not local to us, maybe you're an indoor playground owner or you hope to be, still tune into this video because it will give you some great ideas to market your indoor playground birthday parties. All right, so if you live in an area like we do in Western New York with beautifully hot summers and really cold, snowy winters, you'll know that your options for your child's birthday party in the summer are largely dependent on the weather. As an August baby, we always had small family parties outside at my house, but with my sons born in November and March, we're always left to book an indoor venue for their celebrations if we choose to have one that year. While those with children with summer birthdays may seem really lucky to have so many options at their disposal, it can also feel really overwhelming for those families. While at Climbing Vines Cafe and Play, we may be a little biased since we host indoor parties at our venue, I wanted to share with you the 5 most common reasons we hear from previous party clients to book indoor birthday parties with us in the summer. To them, the stress-free nature of the indoor summer birthday party is a no-brainer and they are not looking back. After their first indoor summer party, they continue hosting with us year after year. So these are the reasons that they give us. Number 1, no weather worries. So this is the most common reasons for a client to book a summer birthday party with us. And because they don't want to stalk the weather forecast for updates in the weeks leading up to the party. Nothing can derail a really fun party faster than having to cram all your guests inside your house waiting for a storm to pass. And if you've ever had to cancel or postpone a child's birthday party due to weather, you know how heartbreaking that can be for everyone involved. We get dozens of calls every summer just a few days before someone's outdoor party is supposed to take place to see if we have an open slot for them in our indoor party venue due to these weather woes. We can usually pull this off if the spot is available, but hosts will unfortunately have to scramble and let all of their guests know of the change in venue and also likely a change in time. And also they have to change all of their catering orders and times and all that stuff to accommodate their new plan. So while of course rain is likely the biggest obstacle you may face, extreme heat, unseasonably cool weather, and wind can also pose issues for your food, decorations, and your guest belongings. You'll likely find yourself investing in a tent or some other weather barrier just to ease your mind a little, even if it doesn't rain, and they're also costly and they take a lot of precious time to set up and take down. I won't even tell you about the time my dad put up a tent for a party in a windstorm and ended up with an insurance claim for 4 damaged cars when it blew away, weights and anchors and all. So even anchoring it down won't help. Number 2, changing it up. Aside from the obvious weather worries you can avoid with an indoor party, there can also just be something so simple and lovely about an indoor summer party. Guests won't need to worry about bringing sunscreen and towels and sunglasses and swimsuits and changes of clothes and bug spray. You get the picture. Sometimes it's nice to take a short break from the outdoors, sip coffee in the air-conditioned cafe, and have a real conversation with other adults while the children play, rather than chasing them around, trying to get their hat on, or keeping them away from the in-ground pool. I'm not sure about you, but I can just never quite relax at an outdoor summer party with a 2 and a 4-year-old. While they sure do have a good time running around, we usually leave in a daze or with a tantrum, unsure if we even had time to chat or check in with anyone or visit. While I absolutely love a good barbecue or summer grilling extravaganza, I also, again, find it so refreshing when we can take a break from the same old backyard bash and spend a few hours in a relaxing, cool, and again, most importantly, air-conditioned atmosphere. It can also be freeing as a guest to have the rest of the day to do what we wish as a family and not need to worry about getting the kids into a bath immediately after the party because of mud or chlorine, or stopping home to cool off and change clothes. I promise that if you book an indoor birthday party for your child, some guests, especially family, may seem a bit confused at first. I mean, why not take advantage of the summer weather while we can? But after hosting hundreds of indoor summer parties, I can tell you for certain that on the day of, you and your guests will realize how nice it can be to kick back in an air-conditioned private party for a few hours. Reason number 3, eating in peace. Speaking of how relaxing an indoor air-conditioned party can be, can we just talk about food for a second? Not only are the food options limited with an outdoor party due to heat and contamination, but it can also be difficult to keep food covered and keep the bugs, bees, and other debris away. At the moment, my sweet 4-year-old boy is terrified of bees, and the quickest way to send him into a tailspin is for him to sit down to eat a cupcake or a meal and have bees around. So for our family, the food factor alone would definitely be enough to warrant an indoor party. Eating in peace without having to find shade or a seat away from bugs and all that stuff is one of those things you don't realize can be so glorious until you attend your 4th or 5th outdoor party and then you get a break from them. One of the most common things we hear is how nice it is to just sit and eat and watch the kids play without having to worry about other venue-related issues like bees. This will be especially important if you're going to have older family members around too who can struggle with being mobile in the grass and mud, and they'll likely also have trouble finding seating outdoors. Plus, when was the last time you attended an outdoor summer party with a full espresso bar and cafe available for your guests to enjoy, now that they don't need to worry about their children running around in the heat? Don't worry, we have you covered there. Reason number 4, decor options galore. While party aesthetic may not be a deciding factor for every family, it sure is much easier to create a themed extravaganza that lights a child's face up when the party is indoors. The decorations required are often less since the area is smaller and contained, and you won't need to worry about balloons and streamers blowing all about or securing table covers down. Since we do host mobile events outdoors at Climbing Vines, I can also speak from experience when I say that the time it takes to set up and tear down decorations from an outdoor party compared to an indoor party usually ends up being at least double. So finding good places to hang banners, needing 2 people to secure everything, and finding weights or other restraints can really be a true hassle on party day, and you're gonna have enough to worry about that day, right? You're gonna have to cook, you're gonna have to pick up all your food, all that good stuff. And I just wanna say, if your Pinterest boards are already filled with cute centerpieces, a candy bar, or anything that may be affected by weather or attract bees, you will likely have to re-strategize if you have an outdoor soiree. Not to mention, decor typically can only get used once if used outdoors, but repurposed again and again if you use it for an indoor event. Our guests that host indoor parties, especially those who invested a significant amount of money into decor or worked hard to create their own, are very pleased to find out that they can usually make a large chunk of their money back by reselling their supplies on something like Facebook Marketplace. All right, so the last reason number 5. This is the most important one. So you may actually save money. So speaking of money, probably the biggest misconception I hear from clients is that they want to host a party at their house to save themselves the rental fee of an indoor space. I usually laugh at this because it seems to make perfect sense. That is, if you've never hosted an outdoor party before. With all of the extras like tents, chair rentals, extra decorations, weather reinforcements, cleanup supplies, sunscreen, games and activities for the kids, which you won't need if you have a party at a play area, pool toys, all that good stuff, it's very likely that you'll end up spending much more money hosting a party at your home or an outdoor venue than you would indoors. I'm not sure how other indoor play spaces handle their supplies, but we only charge extra for guests for drinks and supplies and all that good stuff on the day of the party if they end up needing them. We also allow parties to bring in their own food, dessert, and decor if they choose, so there's a cost savings there as well. Money aside, spending countless hours cleaning before, during, and after the party can really just take a toll. Wouldn't it be nice to walk into a sparkling clean space that you didn't have to clean and leave with your guests when the party's over, not needing to worry about the cleanup, trash removal, tent tear down, etc. You can just head home and relax with your family, yes, even outside, in that nice clean house that wasn't just trampled by party guests and all of their mud, grass, and sunscreen. In addition to the time spent cleaning before and after the party, wouldn't it also be nice to not have to play host during the event? Even for clients that bring in their own food and decor, Our dedicated party assistants set everything up, refill and fix food and drinks as needed, clear plates, cut and serve the cake, and pack up all the leftovers at the end of the party to make it as easy as possible. After all, it's your child's special day, and you want to spend those precious hours making memories and visiting with your guests, not running around chasing your decorations or refilling the fruit bowl countless times. So save everyone, and especially your own family, plenty of time, stress, and worry by booking your event with us this summer. We would be honored to provide you with an easy, breezy experience that will leave your entire guest list feeling refreshed, grateful, and full of love after spending a relaxing yet fun-filled day together. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you've ever had a summer birthday, I would love for you to comment and tell us about it. Tell us where you're located and what the party was, and if it did in fact benefit you to have an indoor party over an outdoor party. So if you're local to us, I really hope you'll consider hosting a party with us. And if you're not local to us, again, maybe you're an indoor playground owner or a prospective indoor playground owner, I hope you still got a lot of value out of this video, and hopefully it gave you some great talking points to tell your customers that, hey, even though it's warm outside and you can have an outdoor party, you don't necessarily want to. So that was all for today. Please subscribe to my channel. It really helps us put this free content together weekly. And if you want to learn more about opening an indoor playground, please click the link in the description of the video where you can download our ebook. Have a great day, guys.